Continuing on with the Jennifer Connelly set from Imprint, we have number 241 in this box set, which is Waking the Dead. Directed by Keith Gordon, released in 2000, stars Billy Crudup and Jennifer Connelly. And it's one of those movies that straddles so many different genres and doesn't quite settle on any one. Ideally, it's a political thriller, it's a romance, it's a kind of spiritual ghost story, and nothing really comes together. We have two characters at the heart of this one. We've got Billy Crudup's character, Fielding, who is a candidate for a senator position, or it's looking as if his career is headed that way. We've got the love of his life, Sarah, played by Jennifer Connelly. We get kind of flashbacks after the start of this one, where we have Fielding's character realising that his love of his life has been killed in a car explosion.
But we have learned that she was Sarah Williams, an activist from Chicago who was also working with the sanctuary movement. Sources tell us
he breaks down and then flashes back to him falling in love with Sarah, meeting her, how their ideology really kind of clashed. They weren't on the similar path politically, and they're kind of fracturing that way, and their different interests are definitely deviating from their relationship. And it kind of jumps back and forth in time as we see Fielding kind of achieving his life goals, getting to the place where he wanted to be, but still haunted by the death of Sarah, to the point where he's starting to fracture. He's seeing her. Is she back? Is she really not dead and been hiding out all this time?
I don't know, come back from the other side, or maybe she never died. I don't know. I can't explain it.
And it's one of those stories that on paper sounds great, but it's so melancholy and it's so drawn out and it's so distant and cold that it's hard to really attach any feelings to the characters that we're watching. We can see them going through the motions, we can understand what's wrong, but it's never one that really gets me to the feels where I feel I should be. There's good performances here. Jennifer Connelly's in the movie somewhat, but not a mainstay of it. This is definitely Billy Crudup's picture. He is front and foremost. He is the star of the show here, and is focusing on his fractured breakdown of a man who is tortured by his past.
It's all completely out of control, and I'm frightened. And maybe if you all could give me some real help.
But it's cold. It doesn't feel as if it's something that even tries to warm up. It feels very distant. It feels very aloof when you're watching it. Although it has these high emotional peaks, they never really hit. The cinematography is great. You get some wonderful sequences of alleyways at night with characters kind of hauntingly running down them, snow falling, all these beautiful kind of images. But they're just that. They're just nice images that still leave me pretty cold while watching the film. I wanted to love this more. I like the actors involved. I like the sound of the story. When you hear about it, it sounds interesting. It's something that I may actually go and check out the book, because the book may better tackle this subject matter, give me more insight into the characters, and allow me to attune myself more to what's going on here. But Walking the Dead was a movie that left me incredibly cold, incredibly unfeeling. Even watching this emotional breakdown of a man who's about to achieve his dreams but lost other aspects of his world, it didn't draw me in, which is the biggest failing of the film. I wanted to like Waking the Dead. I like Keith Gordon as a director, as an actor. It's always someone that I've been interested in, followed his career. This, although competently made, feels like a misfire on a couple of levels. So yeah, let's dive into the extras and see what's on this disc. See if there's anything that kind of makes it worth checking out. Here we are in the disc for Waking the Dead. Let's go to the special features. We have an audio commentary with the director Keith Gordon, and then a commentary with film critic Bilge Ebiri. Then we have The Sum of Change interview with director Keith Gordon, and it has been a long while since Combat Academy. This is 26 minutes 4 seconds talking about how he was brought onto the project, how they tried to get it started several times before, his feelings on it, what he was trying to do. Then we have Desperately Clinging to Utopian Ideals interview with actor Billy Crudup, and again, time has passed here, as you can see when he pops on screen. It's 24 minutes 35, again talking about his thoughts on the film, what they were trying to do. He seems very passionate about it and still excited about the project. We have an archival making of featurette, which is 4 minutes 27 seconds. Deleted scenes, which total a staggering 49 minutes 27 seconds. And we also have them with commentary with the director. And then the theatrical trailer, which is 2 minutes 28 seconds. And that's the extras for Waking the Dead. So there we have it. Waking the Dead from Imprint number 241 in their collection. I would love to know your thoughts on this film. So let me know in the comment box below whether you loved it, hated it, whether you've bypassed it, whether you're interested in checking it out. I would love to know. There is more content up here. If you want to see more of my stuff, in the description box below are links to the Patreon, membership program and manvfilm.com, all ways in which you can support me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.